Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. We are going to work on a carrot patch. It's a bag. It says locally grown carrot patch, all types and varieties of feeding bunnies since 1893. So we're going to make a feed bag, and then we're going to make some carrots to go into the feed bag. Now this feed bag will be very primitive, so it's going to be dirty and all that other good stuff. So we're going to create this bag. And the great thing I love to use is my drop cloths from Home Depot. If you've not gone to Home Depot, hey Sam, how are you? If you've not gone to Home Depot, grab your drop cloths. Those are the greatest things. Hey Carolyn, those are the greatest things to dirty and grunge and make these feed sacks, because these look like they're really dirty. Hi Tanya, how are you guys? Hey Lori. So this is what we're gonna use. I got this off of Etsy. So I wanted to do something different. Hey, Levon. So we're going to make a simple sack using, again, drop cloth. I've already coffee stained this with the grunge. Then it takes a while to dry, so just put it outside and let the air get to it if you can. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this to the bag. Well, actually, we got to glue the bag first. Duh. So I like to use heavy duty glue when I do the bags, because the bags have to be able to be secure. So it's really easy. So the bottom I'm not going to have to glue, which is perfect because you don't want to have to mess with the bottom. If you can keep it sturdy, that's probably the best. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go use our glue. Just a thin line. I'm not very good at straight lines here, guys. I just thought I'd do something different tonight. I haven't done a feed bag in a while, I think. And the carrots turned out really cute. And I'll get your opinions on the carrots. You doing good, Brenda? Levon, you guys all doing? Sam, you all doing good? Okay, so I gotta first see where our bag starts. I gotta dirty up the bag a little bit more. I just gotta know where my thing is. So I want to make sure this is tacked up here for right now, and then up here, because these two are going to bend over like this. These are going to be our tops. I don't worry about perfection. When you work with these bags and you cut them, they don't really necessarily cut perfect, but that's the great thing about primitive. I'm a doing. Hey Debbie, you're a doing, huh? I can't reach all the way over anymore. Hi, Tina. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Let's see. And I love doing these bags. They just look so good. I'm trying to do both sides right away. I just feel bad. My daughter calls me when I get ready to go live, and I always feel bad because she calls me, and then after work, and then we talk until she gets home. Sometimes for 45, 50 minutes. And it's always good. You know, family's good. You know, you gotta enjoy family, you know? I'm not gonna worry about covering this and making this permanent right here. I just want the bag to be a simple bag. Now you can put stuff in it, or you can just have the bag sitting someplace. It's kind of like your choice, okay? So you can see how nice and grungy it is. So I do want to grunge up this edges a little bit more on the outskirts, so we're going to use our Distress Oxide. And I just want to do a little bit more on the outsides. It kind of makes it dirtier, but be careful because you can literally rub off your image. That's why I just do it on the edges, because I really don't care about the edges. I just don't want to have any types of white on the edges. Just get this thing loaded just so it's covered. So everybody's doing good? Oh, you got a visit? Oh, see, isn't that sweet? I'll take whatever I can get with my kids, you know? I get to have Taylor come out Friday morning. She's my youngest, she changed jobs. So she works in the medical field. And so she's finally she works 4 days a week, of course. Hey, Carol, 10 hours, if not more, a day. but she gets the day off and she's excited. Made more money, so it's perfect for her. So now it's a little dirtier on the edges versus it being so clean, okay? So let's line this baby up. Now, I don't cut them perfect. It's all about being kind of a grungy old bag. Kind of like me, a grungy old bag. My poor cat, he's been going psycho. Hey, Mary, how are you, sweetie? You doing good, Carol? He's been going psycho before I got in here. And I was talking to I had my daughter on the phone, and I was talking to Kurt, and I was shutting the blind, right? The poor cat, he missed the window and right into the wall. I mean, he went pretty intense. I hope he doesn't have any brain damage because I feel really bad now. Hi, Tamara. So I felt so bad. And then we're looking at each other like, how did you do that? Because just as I closed it, he must have realized he can't jump into the window and went right into that. I felt so bad, you guys. Such a horrible person. I just can't believe he did that, though. I just can't believe he did that. He just didn't stop. He just kept going, and poor baby. This probably will never be the same. He's probably going to have a condition now. We're just going to glue the edges. You don't have to put a ton of glue on it. That's why I like using this glue, the heavy duty glue, the Gorilla. It comes in handy for the heavy duty stuff. You know, doing all this, getting all of our stuff over to YouTube is just a job and a half, guys. I think I got 35 or 40 videos out there already. So as you can see, it's a cute little bag. Look how simple, no sewing. Now, if you have a sewing machine, you can sew. I think for vintage like this stuff or primitive, it looks good. What did Brenda want to do? I can't scroll too well. I'll have to go back and look. I just don't want to miss out on your comments. You got good weather there, Brenda? We had 77 today. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take these little half wooden circles, and these are going to be our buttons. Do you think I should do them black, or do you think I should do them, I was a little off on the bottom here, darn it. Or should I do them black, or should I do them vintage photo? Do you think these should be vintage photo or black? What do you guys think? What do you think? Prayers, whoever needed it. Brenda, you needed prayers? We'll say prayers. So do you think I should do the vintage photo, or should I do black for these? What do you think? Black? Okay. That sounded like a good one. Let me find my little other thingy, my bobby here. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I'd go ahead and try doing the Easter carrots and stuff. The problem is you spend all that money out on Etsy. You could spend $1 million out there. Vintage photo, black. Hi, Gina. Vintage photo, black. Hi, Lori. Sorry, guys, I got the vintage photo black. I mean, black. God, am I special or what? I swear sometimes if I had a brain. It just was so beautiful. I was able to get out in my garden, get things set up. Not, of course, not plant anything yet because I got to figure that out. But I finished pulling the seeds that I had to pull off of some plants. I have lettuce growing. Hey, Dooley. I have lettuce growing that just pops up out of nowhere. Yet was it last year? No, the year before. I had lettuce just popping up anywhere. I mean, I planted it, so it was me. But it was like, where did you come from? It came back up. It's actually growing out there. Even though we had all that cold, it's still growing out there. So funny. We get just such weird weather in Texas. It isn't funny. I forgot to bring a rag. Where's my, try to get all that off of me. Hang on a second, guys. Just remember, when you're using these things, make sure you wash your hands. These are chemical, these are not baby wipes. If you're using the Clorox ones, I just didn't have anything, so I'm just gonna wipe it in my clothes and wash my hands later. How does that look? Hey, Stephanie. Oh, see, it's beautiful. 77. I was enjoying every minute today. Every minute. Okay, so that is our feed bag. So we're gonna put this off to the side. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and see if I can get a board in here. I don't have anything to weigh it down, so we're just gonna use a board. I was really hoping this was gonna be short enough. Let me see if I have one that's a little shorter. Yes, I do. Hang on. Yeah, that's not. Is that shorter? I have two that are shorter. Okay. I'm trying to put, I don't have any beans or anything, so I'm trying to use just something in the house that'll weigh it down. That's not going to work, so we'll just stick with this one. It's just going to be sitting at the bottom. Just some support. Not much, but just a little bit of support for me for tonight. It's better if you've got beans, though. Beans are just the best, guys. Okay. So we just have it. It's not going to hold up the greatest because I really need, what you call it. Is Tessie on here? How are you doing, Tessie? What was I thinking? Oh. And I did want to, oops, my little bunny. I did want to put a little of this in here to fill it because I don't want to put a ton of batting in here. I just want to fill it up, make it puffy, just so it looks more like a feed bag. And it's cheaper than using the other stuff, so I just want to use this and it'll fill it. Because I don't have enough batting to do this. And we're just basically sticking the carrots inside. Just use whatever, packing foam, whatever you got, guys. Just use whatever you got. I have to close this section up. There. So now it looks more like a feed bag. And then this is something you can, if you have beans, I would suggest beans. Those are the cheapest. You can get them at Dollar Tree. I just didn't have a chance to go buy them. So we're going to put these off to the side. So the next thing we have to do is we need to make our carrots. Which ones do you like better? Do you like the orange? Do you like the brown? Should I mix them up and do both? What do you guys think? Should I mix them up and do both? What do you guys think? And you can do whatever you want to do. Oh, thank you, Cindy. What do you guys think? Should I do both? Mix it up a little bit? I'm kind of keeping it neutral. I don't want to keep it too fancy. We want to keep it kind of simple. Mix, got it. So this is a sack. This is actual this is from Walmart. You can see Walmart's. Walmart's is this color. Home Depot is this color. And this is real thin material. This is heavier one. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Tamara. Okay, so we'll mix them up. And I just put the little lines on there to kind of give you, because they're just going to stick inside the bag, okay? So what I did is I just made my own templates. Where's my paper? So I just want to show you how easy it is. So you don't have to work so hard at it. Ruler, pencil. Okay, so just figure out how big you want it. Go to an edge. Figure out how big you want it. Now, some of these you don't need to have very big and wide, but some, if you want, can be wide. And then now you have a template, and you make 2 of those, and then we glue them together. So it's up to you. So that's basically what I did. Now, this one's going to be fatter. Hey, Tracy. This one's going to be fatter. They're going to have all different sizes and shapes. So before we start gluing them, let's go ahead. This is the orange coffee stain. I coffee stained it already from Walmart. That's where I buy all my fabric from, is Walmart. So this one we're going to do, I should have ironed it, but I didn't. Let's do 2 of each. Usually I iron my stuff, but yeah, well. I wasn't quite with the program today. I wasn't even sure if I was going to go on. I was so tired. I was sitting on the chair dozing off. So all I'm going to do is cut across. Now, if you line it up just right, you can cut them all out. You can cut quite a bit. Hey, Margie, Sheila. You can cut quite a few of them out. Hey, Maria. Get rid of that. I don't know. I just was so tired today. Then our neighbor, she was so sweet. She made us homemade bread. I have her recipe and I have my recipe for homemade bread. I love homemade bread. Okay. Now, you guys have better hands than I do, so holding things is not the greatest for me, but I do the best I can. Usually, if you want to, you could pin these with pins right through the paper. Just trying to get my hands where they need to be. And you could pin it with a pin. It's just so hard. I don't have the strength in my hands I used to. Oh, guys, go to Target. The bunnies came in. I was going to show you. They got the big ones now. They got the big bunnies. You dozed off today, so they've got the big bunnies, which are adorable. I've got these on my stand already. Now, I think they look good just the way they are. You can antique them a little bit more if you want, or just leave them as is. And then they have the baby ones. Oh, I gotta dig them out. I just bought 2 of each. No, that's another laying down. I want to show you the up. They're a little different this year. And they're like this. So, the littles are $1, the bigs are $5. And they're absolutely adorable at Target in the dollar section, guys. So you know how I made those boxes? That's what I did. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna worry about perfection on these. And see, sometimes it makes its own little. So then you can use this as a template. Let's go ahead and use that as a template. So make sure you guys go, because that stuff goes like crazy. The lady was saying, she goes, usually we can't keep that stuff on the shelves. So I grabbed what I could, because I wanted to make sure I had them. If I don't do them this year, I'll do them next year. This one, I will clean this one up a little bit because it's a little short on the edge. You don't have to be perfect with these guys. This is primitive, so primitive isn't about perfection. My hands just miss everything. We won't worry about it because once you glue it, it's okay. It'll be fine. Your Target's horrible? Yeah, we're pretty good that way. We've got some good stores. Okay, so we got the big wide body, which I'm even thinking I may cut him down. I kind of think he doesn't need to be as wide. I think I'm gonna cut him down a bit. I think sometimes they're better when they're not as wide. And I wanted to make some fabric eggs too. I was gonna do that. Then I lost track of that too. So, okay, so we got this one, this two, we got one more we'll make. But this stuff, when you coffee grunge it, is awesome, you guys. This is what I use for all my bags. When I do handbags and everything, this is what I use. I hate wasting. I have them all measured out. That's what's kind of cool. I have them measured. So I'm gonna go ahead and just see if I can do it this way, then I don't have to work so hard. Because I love my bags. So easy and simple when it comes to making things. adjust a little bit. Yeah, I'll adjust this one a little bit. If they are off at any point, just try to line them up and then come at the tops. And then go ahead and do the second one. Let's do it this way. What I wouldn't give to have my good hands back. And you know, the sad thing is, you know, when you're a crafter, you use your hands all the time. So it's kind of a bummer. I'll have to go get, when my hands fall apart, since Amazon's not shipping my hands yet, I need to go get myself those bionic hands, you guys. Okay, so we got 2 and 2. That'll be good. Okay, so basically the same thing. I want the darker side on these. I don't want the light. I want the darker. I want this to be the top. I like the dark color better. Okay, so we're gonna glue these. I used a little bit of glue on here, because it's a lot easier and it doesn't eat up so much space as the big glue. The problem I have is always getting this stuff inside there. Hey Cindy, I keep forgetting to tell people I'm on other than my, because I forget. Because I come up at the last minute and do these things. So I'm just going to try to use my little finger to shove it all in there. Don't go too hard, otherwise you're just going to pull this. Okay. Little by little by little go. Try to always move that fuzz out of the way, otherwise that batting, otherwise it's going to get on everything. Your carrots don't have to be perfect. These are primitive carrots, guys. I just don't want any of this fabric fuzz sticking out if I don't have to. Just get it on there really, 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 really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one all the way up. Now, I was playing with this before I came on and how I wanted to do this. So I kind of just created something I think that will work, that looks good enough. I think they turned out pretty good. There's so many different ways you can do this. Sometimes it's kind of fun when you can come up with something yourself that not everybody else is doing. So you guys getting all your videos over? Is Lindsay on here? Hey Lindsay, if you're on here. Hey Linda. Okay, so we got our little carrot, okay? So we're gonna stuff him. So what I did is I took, and I'm gonna glue these back because I want this circular at the top. Okay, so we're gonna pin this edge over. Because you wanna be able to have a kind of a round circle because you gotta put string on it. And it's not gonna hurt the carrot. The carrot is still gonna look good. You're just not going to have, you're not going to really notice the top, you're going to just notice the bottoms. Okay? So now you have like a cone, but it's circular on top. Now, I need now use your greens you have. I don't have all the good greens. I'm literally, I need to go buy greens. So I just use whatever I have around the house. You do you. But I like to mix them, so they're a little bit of both. I need to find something a little bit bigger than that. I like adding different styles to them. So they don't all have to be perfect. So here's like a fern and kind of like another fern. Thank you guys. How are you doing, Lindsay? So we're gonna go ahead and, Lindsay, have you got all your stuff over to YouTube and that? It's really not hard. I was really surprised I did such a good job getting all mine. I'm almost done with mine. I've probably got about 70 more to go. So what I did is I hold it down there, okay? It's glued. Now I need my string. It's a lot of work though. Yeah, you know what? You have to. You know, I go in there and I buy other stuff and I'm thinking to myself, why am I spending more money? I really don't need to be spending more money. So what I did, you shove that in. Then I took some of this green moss. This is that green super soft stuff. I'm going to use that. Use as much as you want. It's not a big ordeal. And then you're just going to take your string over. Like I said, I came up with this today, just before I came on. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I was just trying to do something a little different. You know, no two carrots are alike, guys. So you have your little carrot, okay? Now all I did is I took my pen and I put the slits in there like this. Kind of like you have your carrots have that little groove. Just find spots and put them in there. It just gives you that illusion it's a carrot. Okay? So it's just a little bit of batting, a little bit of that, and now here's the 3. That's the other one I had that I worked on. So they're different sizes like they should be. Oh, you did save your videos. Yeah, that's a big part of it, okay? So let's do an orange. That's the big part of it, is doing the videos. Oh. I got so addicted to getting all that done. I don't know how. I was up to almost 1 o'clock in the morning doing that. I couldn't stop. You know, once you're on a roll and you know what you're doing, and you just literally cannot stop. But then I could feel it in my neck and my body parts and everything. But I'm almost done. I got a lot of my stuff in Pinterest also. Because you're only allowed so many photos or so many videos in a day. So I figured it out to be about 8 videos. Thank you guys. About 8 videos uploads. So that's about all they give you. So I get about 8 in a day, then I have to, oh, I didn't do one side. And then I have to stop, which sucks because you really want to get going on it. You want to get it done. And you got to stop what you're doing. So then I go, since it's saved, then I go and put what's on my YouTube into Pinterest. But then I started to think, well, hopefully YouTube won't go away because we have them saved, so it won't be a big ordeal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little at a time. Try to get this down in the bottom. You know, it's fun doing these things. Birthday weekend this weekend. We're celebrating my oldest daughter, my grandson. He turns 8, she's 37. Yeah, I think so. They laugh at me. They're like, you don't even know your kid's age. I says, hey Judy, give me a calculator and I'll look it up for you. I don't remember everything. God, I was 39. I think I was 29 when I had the first one. 31 or 2 with the other one. I don't know. I can't do math very well. Definitely don't get me in charge of anything that there may be math. Okay, so we're going to fill that up a little bit more. Okay. So you stuff them the way you want to stuff them, okay? Now we're going to take this greenery. Like I said, I got lots of different ones. We're just going to use a whole bunch, you know? Just use what you got. Some people like to use more, some people like to use less, and, you know, just do you. I just got to use the stuff up. I have lots of leftover stuff, so I want to get it used up. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it here a second. And then we're going to cut our string again and add some of that green to it. And you guys can come up probably with better ways of doing this. This is just me. How are you doing, Judy? I'm just really excited about getting my garden going. I hope this year I'm successful. I should have third year of asparagus, so I should have my asparagus this year. So see, they all look a little different. They all look a little different. Hey, Linda. So like I said, you do you. You find what works for you. You know, you don't have to be perfect. It works. You know. Hopefully I'll have something growing this year. So now you have another one. And you can go with the different greens and stuff like that. And it's kind of fun because now you have lights, you have darks, and these are really pretty. These could be bowl fillers. You could put these in for like a primitive bowl fillers. Okay, so let's do the next one we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and do this one again. And if you want to, you could paint these, guys. Thank you. You could paint these if you really wanted to, guys. If you're really into getting an orange in there, go for it. But just remember, you don't have to be perfect with these because you're not going to notice half of that. Okay. So just get it nice and tight. And you know, that's the other thing too. You could make turnips, you can make, yeah, you can make everything. What state do I live in? Texas. I love it here. Been here 38 years, guys. We moved here in 1986. So this is home. The nice thing about this kind of stuff, this heavy duty stuff from Home Depot, it holds its shape really well. I'm excited to get out there and play again. Clean all my bird feeders, got them all happy out there, gave them fresh food, cleaned everything. And we got nasty storms coming in next week, of course. Are you ready for that, Lindsay? They say they're supposed to be bad, but, you know, we'll see. We won't overexert ourselves on that one because, you know, sometimes they say it's going to be really bad. You're all freaked out, and then next you know it's a nice day. Okay. So now we have some other grains. So I'll try this grain too next. Like I said, you do you. Make it yours. You don't have to do what everybody else does. Just make it you. Okay, so, but it's kind of cool when you can put different grains together. Here's to go. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, send me a picture. I want to see that. I may this year. You know, I don't really ever decorate for those holidays. My holidays, Christmas and Halloween, and that's it. And I don't know. I'm starting to see some stuff. My Texas home. You guys know who she is? You're in Cleburne. Oh, okay, cool. 34 miles. Yeah, you're cool. You're out there. I'm in. Like I said, I'm about 40 minutes from Dallas, downtown Dallas. But we've got some nice weather though. I can't complain. I'll enjoy it as much as I can. But like I said, you can do so many things with this. Oh, I forgot to turn this in. Turn them in because then it just makes it rounder. Just turn those in. It'll just give you that little round thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I love this green on here. Kind of looks like you just got it out of the garden. I do want to figure out, Lindsay, didn't you do fruits, vegetables? I know Sam did. Sam did lettuce. I think you did lettuce too, didn't you, one day on one of your lives? I think you did lettuce. Yes, exactly. It's wrong all the time. Today was beautiful. There was nothing in the sky. It was actually clear for a change. Okay, so now we have another one. And it's kind of nice when you got this. It kind of looks like it came out of the garden. So we're going to go ahead and do our little lines. Do you, like I said, just gives you that illusion it's the same. I thought I did it tight. Apparently I didn't do this tight as I thought I did. I thought I did this thing tight. Yeah, I got to tighten it up just a little bit more. There. Now it's tight. Now it ain't gonna go anywhere. Okay. So now we have this one. We have this one. We have our orange. We have this one. And then we have another orange. So I like the combination because it's that neutral color versus it being different patterns. We're gonna do one more and then we'll finish up our basket, our bag. But so this is the bag we're using. I would suggest always use beans. Hey Jody, use beans. I think they're the cheapest. You could buy a whole bag of beans for $1 at Dollar General or Dollar Tree and stick it at the bottom and keep them in the bag. And if you're dying and you need to have some food, you're starving, you got beans for later. So we only got 2 more of these to go, but I kind of like the combination of the 2 of them together. You know, you have your separates. Oh, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yes, I want to watch that one of yours again because you did all kinds of vegetables. I have to learn how to do those. I haven't gotten that far. Carrot's easy for me. But I did like how they did, Sam did the lettuce. Like I said, I'm not perfect. You know, it's primitive, it's cool, it looks good enough. Man, my eyes are so bad. I'm just falling apart, guys. I'm not even 65. I'll be 65 in April, and I'm already falling apart. I guess that's what happens. So, okay, so we got it again. Like I said, and when you make these patterns, guys, keep them. Just put them in a file, and you have patterns. So you don't have to recreate the wheel again. Let's go ahead and add some more, and we'll add a nice tag. We'll put some moss in here. And there's a lot of things. So I was gonna do a fabric egg tonight. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow. I thought it'd be kind of cool to make some primitive eggs and stuff. And when you grunge this stuff up, guys, it looks so much better. And it actually looks like it's dirty coming out of the ground versus it being, we have a gapper here. No gappers allowed. When you let it dry, you can cut all the little frayed edges that are on there. Okay, I don't think we need to put too much in there. Where's my greens? We're gonna go ahead and do this green again. And we'll use that green. Yeah, we use these 2 greens. So we've got 2 different kinds of greens. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I just love seeing everybody's pictures when they create stuff. Especially when you come up with something, you share something and somebody else does it. It's so nice to see other people doing it. Okay, so now again, we're taking these sides, we're gonna tack them back because we want that back there. We don't want it like this. Right. Tack back. That just makes it easy for you to put the ribbon on there. Do that. Like I said, everybody do their own thing. I'm not perfect. And a lot of fuzz everywhere. more moss. Do you? You don't have to put moss on here. I just think it looks cute. You can put little, less, more, whatever. Whatever floats thy boat. Oh, what was that stick from? Oh, little sticky got in there. I don't know where that came from. And when you tie them tighter, they just look a little bit more like a carrot. Okay, and we'll do our little lines. And you can put other stuff in here, guys. Like I said, make it you. Make everything you do about you. Should be yours. Okay, so now we have another carrot. We have another little carrot here. And I just think they're just cute. I mean, when you put them all together, let me just clean my spot. We're gonna put some moss in here. We gotta make a tag yet. I'm gonna put some moss in here. Okay. Now we're gonna take our carrots of all different kinds and sorts, and we're just gonna stick them in here, kind of odd and even, you know, like put the orange, the dark. Here, I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of this. There's too much in there. Stuff is a mess when you use it. Okay, so we're gonna put a little this and a little that. A little bit of this back here. We'll do another brown. I think we're going to do an orange up front. Oh, turn him around. And then we're going to do another. Oh, gotta make sure they're in the right directions. Does that look like they're supposed to look? Oh, what is all that? I got strings on everything here. Yeah, see. That's the only thing I don't like about the bag stuff. So you can do it as much or as little. And more stuff hanging everywhere. And you can add just greenery in here, or you can just leave it as is. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a tag on here. So like I said, is adjust them so that all that green stuff sticks out. All the mossy stuff sticks out. And this one needs to get adjusted a little. Needs to be over here. So now it looks just like you, kind of looks like when you came out. Hey Melanie, it looks like when you came out of the garden, you know, all the stuff is hanging off of your carrots. Okay, so you got that. So let's go ahead and make our tag. All right, now they're falling out, of course. They're gonna fall out. I'm gonna go ahead and I didn't mean to use the black, but I guess we're going to use the black, which is okay. Didn't I mean to use the black? Isn't it cute? I just love the bag too. So we're going to use feed. We're just going to use feed. I'm definitely not good with stamps, guys. Thank you, guys. Oh, wrong one. I need black. This is something I don't do a very good job of. I'm just not real good with figuring out where they should line up. I'll put a button on this one. I'll put a little bit of the green on this. Just I need to go buy buttons. I need to buy some buttons big time. Gonna have like backup to everything around here. So it's just a little feed. It's not that great. Hey Kathy, this is dioxide. This is black. Hey Kelly, how are you doing, sweetie? This is black, and it's really good. I didn't mean to use the black. I meant to really use the vintage photo because this is my favorite one to use. But it'll still be fine on here on the bag. You just gotta get my major bag put together here. And I need one little ribbon. Like I said, I don't have any beans to put in it. So it was, oh, that's what I was gonna do. It's just gonna do a simple, do you think these two together would be good, ribbons together? Do you think those would be good for the ribbon? These two colors together? What do you guys think? I gotta find my thing. Thank you guys for sprinkling. What do you guys think? Does that look okay for the bag? I guess I'll just go ahead and use them. I think the two should be okay. Not perfect with this. We'll just use it. Yeah, this, you know what? For some strange reason, I don't remember seeing this green in amongst all the stuff I bought from that Jubilee ribbon from Amazon. I don't remember seeing it. And then all of a sudden I was staining all this and I'm like, where did that come from? So now I see it. I haven't used this bow thing in a long time. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Sheila. Arm workout for the day. We'll put this up on the corner. You gotta shake it all about and do that hokey pokey thing. Oh wait, that's the other side. Turn that around with the green in the back. Did I tie it? Lay in a knot? Yeah, I did. Let me cut some of that off. I just think this bag is fun. It's from Etsy, like I said. It's addicting going to Etsy. It's addicting, guys. I hate to say how much money I spend, but anything I earn from my so I try to use my money for that stuff so I can just go crazy. And I like real stuff. I'm not I like cutesy, but I don't like a lot of cutesy. I'm more of a, I like everything to look like it's supposed to look. Just not big on cute. Put a little star on that one. You know, like my bunnies can be cute to a point. Some bunnies just aren't meant to be cutesy. They're meant to be, hey, y'all didn't want to stay in there, did ya? Like I said, if I had a bean bag, it'd be a little bit better. You got these teenagers here who don't want to sit still and stay where they're supposed to stay. They just do their own thing and don't listen to their parents here. Just can't get these kids to stay where they're supposed to be. Like I said, you do you. You don't have to do all the greens. It's kind of like your own thing. Thank you, guys. So there you've got your little tag and you got your star. Got lots of greens up in there. This is really pretty to put in a basket, on a table or something. Just so it's up and out of the way so nobody gets into it. And there's the little tag on the bottom. You know, and I love the green. And you don't have to do as much mossy stuff, but you know what? When you get carrots out of the garden, it's always hairy and got all this greens with it. So you're kind of doing the same thing with this. But that is a pretty bag, isn't it? And that was Etsy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So that's what I had today, and maybe tomorrow I'll have to see what I come up with. I really want to do some eggs, primitive eggs. I just got to figure out if I'm going to strip them, you know, put the strips and then glue them onto an egg, or what I'm going to do. I haven't figured that out yet. So this is all I had for you guys tonight. We'll do more tomorrow. I won't be on Friday because I'll have the kids pretty late, and I may or may not be on tomorrow. Everything depends on what time the kids get picked up because my daughter works and it may be a late night. So if anything, I may go on late tomorrow night and late Friday. Thank you guys. Thank you, Brenda, and Brenda. No. So, well, guys, you go rest up, enjoy your day, try to relax, and then you guys will get notification if I'm going to be popping on tomorrow and stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed this. It gives you an idea of what you can do. You don't have to have as many carrots. You could put a can, you could put a candlestick in. You can do whatever it is you want to do with these. It's just to kind of give you an idea. Now you have something else for. This can be out all the time, though. That's what's cool. It's not necessarily Easter. This is a farmer's bag, so you can have it out all year round. So if you've got a eclectic kitchen where you can put all your primitive stuff, well, you can put this in the corner, stick a bunny in front of it, and then when you're done, stick loaves of bread and stuff, and now you have all your primitive stuff out. So, but yeah, so other than that, I'm glad you all came on and watched, and then I will let you know about tomorrow, but it may be, I may be on late tomorrow. It just depends. We'll see what happens. So, well, guys, go rest up. Take care. Love you all, and thank you guys for hanging with me. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Okay. Well, guys, I love you all. You take care. Good night.